welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. In today's video, you guys, I got and I've already cut it up a little bit, but I got a 22 by 60 inch glitter DTF gang sheet and transfer gang sheet, and I am going to show you guys how I made this gang sheet in Canva Pro and then uploaded it to Atlanta Vinyl website to go ahead and place an order. These are transfers of all of the images that I have made currently, so they're my PNG images. I uploaded them into Canva Pro, made a 22 by 60 inch DTF gang sheet, and then downloaded that image, uploaded it to Atlanta Vinyl, and then placed my order that way. So in this video, I am going to go into Canva Pro. I'm going to show you how I made the gang sheet, how I uploaded it, all of those things, and then we're going to go ahead and press it. Now, like I said, these are glitter. They're not regular. So these transfers are so pretty. They are the glitter ones. But yeah, we're doing this start to finish today, you guys. So definitely go ahead and stick around for that.
All right, guys, so we are starting off on the computer here. I'm going to show you how to make a gang sheet using Canva, okay? So I'm in Canva right now. I am using the Pro version. Now, I want to go over to, because today's DTF transfers I got from Atlanta Vinyl. So I'm going to show you exactly the process that I did to get these transfers, okay? Now, I went to the Atlanta Vinyl website. And then there's a couple different ways that you can order DTF transfers. Okay, so they have this is just a rush service that you would add to your cart, but then they also have it to where you can do them by size. So if you're just wanting to order one, you can do the gang sheet online builder, which is the Atlanta Vinyl gang sheet builder. So if, let's say, you have maybe either one PNG or multiple different PNGs that you want to do and you don't want to build your own gang sheet in Canva, you can come onto their website and build a gang sheet on their website. Or you can upload a print ready file, which would be just one image. And then they have, this is the glitter version, which is what I'm using today. So you can build a gang sheet with their glitter DTF, or you can upload a print ready file. This was the one that I did. It was the custom glitter DTF gang sheet where I uploaded a print ready file. Okay. Now when you go there and you select it, there's a bunch of different files that you can use. Now they do say so I read the description. They do say for Canva users, where is it? I don't think it's on this one. They do say that for Canva users, they want you to understand that if you are going to, like it says here, your artwork must be ready. Okay, it must be print ready already, which is fine. Here it is here. My computer was moving slow. So for Canva users, it says that Canva will reduce your image resolution if the sheet size exceeds 83 inches long. And then it also says to be sure to move the size slider all the way to the right, which if you are, you've been on my channel, I've showed you guys a few times when you're downloading, you want to make sure that your resolution is all the way up. It does not change the size of your image. It just changes the resolution. And, like I said, I've kind of explained that before, but we're going to talk about it and touch on it again today. Okay. So because, of this that I saw, I went ahead and I decided to do a 22 by 60 gang sheet, which is this right here. And essentially I made a gang sheet of all of the PNGs that I have made myself, and all of these came in glitter. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to my home screen and I'm going to show you start to finish how to create it. Okay. So we're going to go to create a design. And then we're going to go to a custom size. Now, when you're making a gang sheet, this is where you would make like however big you want your gang sheet to be. If it's going to be 24 by 70, that's what you're going to put in. If it's going to be 22 by 60, that's what you're going to put in. Whatever size you are ordering in your gang sheet, this is where you're going to input that number. So we're going to go ahead and switch this to inches. And my width is going to be 22. My height is going to be 60. Okay, and I'm going to go to create a new design. Okay, so here's my my palette, or here's my canvas here. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to my uploads, and I'm going to import an image. So this is a newer image that I made here. Now you want to decide each PNG that you upload, you need to know how big you need that transfer to be, okay? So for example, all of my images are going to be placed onto either a medium or a large shirt, okay? So with that being the case, I know that I need this PNG to be at least 10 inches wide or 10.5 inches wide, no bigger than 10.5 for a large. That's just my personal preference. Okay, so once you have the size of the transfer that you need, we're going to stretch this out. Now, hopefully you can see that black box where it has the width and you see the numbers going up and down. That is where you're going to see the size of your actual image. Okay, so as you can see right now, we are at the width is 10.5 and the height is 6.7. So that lets me know that my width is 10.5 inches and my height is 6.7 inches, which is a good size for a medium or a large shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and let go. Now I know that this image is set for either a medium or a large t-shirt, okay? So I'm just going to position this. You don't want to put it right on the very edge, but you want to position it in a way that you have a little bit of wiggle room on the edges of the paper here. This would be considered the edge of the paper here. Okay, now if you need multiples of this one image, you would just select duplicate, or they have a duplicate button right here. And then you're just going to line them up on your sheet. If you wanted to add different images, you would just do the same thing. Now this one here, let me show you. This is really, really important, okay? So if you look at this image here, when I brought this image in, as you can see, the purple line is all the way to the edge of the design. So that lets me know that my actual design space, the actual size of the actual image, like the printed image part, is going to be the 10.5 by the 6.7. Now, with this image here, the purple lines are not, they're not cropped all the way to the actual image. So if I were dragging this out, right now it says 10.5 by 10.5, 10.5 wide by 10.5 high. Well, I have all of this extra space up here, down here, and on the sides. So my actual printed part is not going to be 10.5 by 10.5. Okay, so let's go ahead and fix this. We're gonna go up here to the crop image, or the crop feature, I'm sorry. And we're gonna select that. And you wanna make sure that the free form is selected. And you're simply just going to drag this and get it as close as you can. Because again, we wanna make sure that our the actual printed part of the image is going to be the 10.5. We don't want any extra dead space. So now that I've brought those edges all the way in, I'm going to select done. Now, now that we've cropped it, this image, if I would have left it the way that it was, the actual printed part was only 9.8 wide, which means if I didn't do that crop and I added that onto my gang sheet the way that it was, this would have been too small for a large shirt. It may have been able to pass for a medium or a small shirt, but for a large or extra large shirt, this would have been too small. Okay, so you want to make sure that when you're uploading your PNGs, if it's not cropped all the way to your actual image part, you want to make sure that you crop it all the way down. Okay. When you upload SVGs, if you're using the Pro version, you can go ahead and change the colors. So let's say for this image, I want to do red, silver, and blue. But for this one, I want to do pink and green, right? Because this is a SVG and because I'm using the Pro version, I would just select that. I can go up here and I can change the colors. Okay. That's how I got my previous gang sheet. I was able to change the colors on all of those images. I just did it right here in Canva. Okay. Now you can add multiples. And again, like this one came in already cropped, so I didn't have to do it. This one did not come in cropped, as you can see here. So I would have to go up to the crop feature, make sure freeform is selected, and definitely have to make sure that we get this all the way cropped so that there's no dead space. Okay. And then you would just essentially fill up your entire page. So I could change the colors on this one if I wanted to. And keep in mind, this is going to be in glitter. I have selected mine in glitter. Now they do have obviously regular transfers, so you don't have to use glitter. You can use, you know, whatever you want, whatever works for you. And then you would just essentially fill up your entire page, okay? Now, once you have your entire page filled up, we're gonna go up to share. Okay, this is what the that message on the actual website where it said be sure to move the size slider all the way to the right before downloading your PNG file. This is what they're talking about. So this is the size slider right here. Now, it is mislabeled. This is not actually the size of your image, it's the resolution. So as you can see here, whereas our image was put into inches, 22 inches by 60 inches, this right here is in pixels because this is the resolution of your image. And you want to take that and slide it all the way up because this is going to give you the best resolution, which is what you want when you're printing out, obviously, PNG images. You want the resolution to be the best, okay? Your file type is going to be PNG. And you do want a transparent background. Now, the transparent background is a pro feature. So if you have the free version, it is going to download with a background, and then you'll have to kind of figure out a way to remove the background on your own. But for those who have the Canva Pro, you can download this with a transparent background, which is what you want. You want your files to print with a transparent background. And then we're going to go ahead and download. And then I'm going to show you how to upload it to Atlanta Vinyl. This also works for other stores. You can do the same thing pretty much with any, as far as I know, any website. Each website, make sure when you're purchasing DTF transfers, you read the website's description box, and you make sure you read the directions. So like if they have any specific instructions, you know what it is for that specific website. Okay. So now we're going to select upload your file. Actually, let me put this on my desktop. And now I'm going to upload the file. I'm going to upload the other one I did so that you can see a full page. So here is my uploaded file here. As you can see, this was the one that I purchased. It's the 16 by, I'm sorry, it's the 22 by 60 with the transparent background. So you don't see any white. Okay, you don't see any white. Y'all, my computer is moving very slow today. Okay, now we're gonna add to cart. Oh, it says please upload a file. I did upload a file. Okay, so now it's in my cart. It's really just as simple as that. Let me see if I can, there it is. So as you can see, these are, and I was able to change the color on each one. So prayer changes thing, I got it in pink, green, purple, hot pink, because I used Canva Pro to do it. And I filled up the whole sheet. And these were all, I believe, 10 inches, 10-inch images, because I was putting them on medium shirts. So this is my 22 by 60 gang sheet that I showed you in the beginning of the video. This is not the right size, because I was about to say I didn't pay no $14. I'm not sure why. Oh, there we go. Okay, so select 22 by 60. Y'all, I'm sorry, my computer is running so slow. So 22 by 60 inches. Agree to the statement. Upload my file, which is this one. Okay, my computer's running slow. I'm sorry, but you guys hopefully get the gist of it. This is the price. It was about $54, and I was able to get, let me see how many images I got on there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 glitter DTF transfers for $54. So that was roughly $3 per one transfer, which is not a bad price, especially if you are charging, let's say the DTF transfer is $3. You're putting it on a Gildan shirt, which if you get it from Michael's is another $3. So if you're charging at least $25 a shirt, that's a pretty decent profit. Some people do, I've seen some people do $15. That just makes your profit margin just a little bit smaller. I personally, I start at $25. You know, but you can price how you want. But $6 to make the shirt. So the actual shirt plus the transfer, it's about somewhere between $6 to $7 if you include tax and shipping per shirt. So it's not a bad price, but that is how you make the DTF gang sheet in Canva and then transfer it over to Atlanta Vinyl. I'm gonna go ahead and get my heat press on. I'm gonna meet you guys over at the heat press, and we are going to press 2 of these transfers together.
All right, so here is the gang sheets. Y'all, I'm looking for my scissors. Oh, they're under here. So here's the gang sheet. I did cut it up a little bit, so this was the top part of it. I'm gonna cut off 2 images here to put on. I have some, I think they're called racerback tanks that I got from Jiffy Shirts. I'm gonna use this one, this green one, and then this pink and purple one. Now it does come with a print line here, so you want to make sure when you're cutting them that you do cut that part off, because that will, if you don't, it will print on your shirt, and you don't want that. Now the easiest thing to do would be to maybe cut, you know, I left it whole because I wanted to show you guys, But when you get your gang sheets, when you know, after you place your order, it would probably be easier if you just cut them up all at like the same time, so that when you need it, like let's say you're doing a large order, if you just cut them all up at the same time. Okay, so these are the two I'm going to use right here. My heat press is still warming up. We do have to get up to 300 degrees. So once my heat press is at temperature, I'll come back and we'll go ahead and press them. All right, so my heat press is pretty much at temperature. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-press both of my shirts. It's like a little, I think it's called racer back tank is what I think it's called, but it's like a little tank top. This is in the color mint and it's a Bella canvas. I did get this from Jiffy Shirts. I believe it was somewhere between, this might have been like $7. I'm not for sure exactly how much it was. But I'm just going to do a quick 5-second pre-press, and then we'll go ahead and press the transfer. Now my heat press is set to 300 degrees and it's on like a medium pressure. And then I just up my time to 15 seconds. Here's the DTF transfer here. So I'm just going to kind of place it on my shirt. If it's not 100% aligned, I kind of don't care. It's for me. And then I'm going to press this medium pressure 300 degrees for 15 seconds. And then it is a cold peel, so we have to let it completely cool off, and then you peel it cold and then press it a second time. I know like peeling transfers cold is a little it may seem like it's a little inconvenient, but I did, like, I think it was either last year or 2 years ago, I did do an order. I had a t-shirt order for a company, and I used some transfers that I had printed out myself with my old DTF printer that I had, and or the first DTF printer that I had. And basically the way that I would do it is I pre-pressed all of my shirts first. So I think I did like, it was like 50 shirts. I pre-pressed all 50 shirts first. Then I would kind of do like 10 at a time. So I would press 10 DTF transfers onto the shirts. And I would, after they were pressed the first time, I would move them off to the side. Like I would press it, move it off to the side. Press another one, move it off to the side. And I did that for 10 shirts. After I was done with the 10, by the time I was done with the 10th shirt, the first one was cooled off. So then I would go back to the very first shirt that I pressed, and I would peel my DTF transfer, and then the second shirt, I would peel the DTF transfer on the first shirt, press it the second time. Go to the second shirt, peel my DTF transfer, press it the second time. And that was kind of the system that I had. So this one's hot, so we gotta wait for that one to cool off. This one is pretty cooled off now, so I'll go ahead and peel it. And it really just comes off effortlessly as long as it's cooled, completely cooled off. And then you take a Teflon sheet, which I'll try to remember to link these down below. I got them from Amazon. And then you press for another 5 seconds. 300 degrees with the Teflon sheet. And this just kind of really seals it to the shirt. Because the whole point of the DTF transfers is so that you don't necessarily, I mean, you can feel it a little bit, but not a whole lot. This keeps getting caught. You can feel it a little bit, but not really like a whole lot. And there it is. I don't even have my ring light on. Hopefully, I don't know if you can still see the glitter. And then there really isn't a feel, like you don't really hear anything. And it feels like it's a part of the shirt. Okay. Here's the second one. We will go ahead and peel. Cover and press for another 5 seconds. These are cute. This glitter transfer film is really pretty. Let me turn this off because it's hot. And then there is, oh, that looks really cute on this black shirt. The second one, hopefully you guys can see the glitter. This is the first one and the second one. Alright, well that is all I have for this video, guys. I mainly wanted to show you how to use Canva Pro to make your DTF gang sheet. A lot of people have issues with making gang sheets, and it really is super simple. And it's one of those things where you kind of just have to see somebody do it, and then it makes it a little bit easier. But Canva is definitely one of those things that, like, I really love Canva Pro. So Canva Pro can do so much. And there's actually, I'm in this Canva group on Facebook, and there's even more stuff that I have learned how to do, like to incorporate the apps, how to use, because you can make gradient text now in Canva Pro, kind of like how people do in Photoshop. So definitely keep an eye out for those kinds of videos, because y'all, there's, like, Canva is really stepping it up. Okay. I mean, they've been stepping it up, but I mean even more so now, because you can do gradient text now. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to make a DTF gang sheet using Canva Pro, and then press them. Okay, and these are the glitter ones. Of course you can use the regular ones, do regular. Jiffy has iridescent. I haven't tried those ones yet. Y'all, I ordered some of those and my husband, like, accidentally threw them away. It was like a whole situation. So I haven't reordered those ones yet. But yeah, I'm gonna get my hands on some iridescent ones to try out. But yep, that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time. Bye, guys.